Hey, what up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Wine Wednesday. Happy Wine Wednesday. I am your host, J. Tom Gunter, owner of Grand Cru Saint-Emilion Publishing. Hello, guys. Welcome to another Wine Wednesday. I am here again, and yes, I got wine in my glass, so you know I'm reviewing some wine. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a wonderful week thus far. We're at Hump Day, and there's wine to be had, so why not drink it, right? For me, right now, the baby hasn't come yet. By the way, we're still in the holding pattern right now. I think we're about 2 weeks away, week and a half away, supposedly, and so kind of in a holding pattern. And while this is happening, of course, I'm sure other fathers-to-be have a lot of things on their mind. They're trying to figure this out. But one thing I'm sure they all do is they reflect on how they were raised, if their father was in the home. And it has me recounting memories of like me and my brothers with my pops. And I am very appreciative to how I was raised. I really am. I had a great father. And shout out to Pops. Because he had to deal with a lot of us. He had to deal with us three knuckleheads, and we weren't the easiest to deal with. And I'm just hoping I could give at least 60% of how he raised us. I want to give that to my kids. So anyway, before I get too into that, let's get into the wine because that's what you guys are here for. Today we are in Bordeaux on the right bank. So we're talking about Merlot heavy Bordeaux. And we're talking about the Tertre des Moulins Grand Cru Saint-Emilion out of Bordeaux. So Saint-Emilion tends to be heavy on the Merlot side. I'm sure this is a blend. And I'm looking forward to drinking this on camera with you guys and breaking it down. Let's get right into it. Again, this is the Tertre des Moulins on the nose. So I get a little bit of like black plum. I'm also getting quite a bit of, not quite a bit, I would say like a little bit of spice here too. Like kind of on the cardamom side. Secondary hickory smoke here too. There's some cedar action too on the as a secondary. Some blueberries and cassis. Also has like kind of like an underripe what's the word? Underripe cherry thing going on here too on the nose that I wasn't expecting. And like a raisinette, like chocolate raisins. They used to have this thing back in my day. It's funny to say that. Back in my day, we used to have this candy that you would get at stores, but you could also get if you're at a movie theater, called raisinettes. Chocolate covered raisins, basically. I'm getting a little bit of that action here too. And there's definitely like a little bit of like a new leather car smell going on here too. Let's go ahead and taste and see if everything's translating to the palate. It's not bad. It's not bad. Let's talk about structure first. Tannins are there, and they're tannins are there. They're medium plus tannins, drying around the palate, mostly like in the gums and the teeth. Acid is medium. Hits right in medium, like not medium minus, not medium, but right at the medium sign. Gets a little austere when you get into the second quarter to the finish. That whole like gap between the two. It's a little austere and a little earthy. I don't have a problem with it, but I know for some palates they may hate it. There's also like this kind of pencil shaving thing going on in the third quarter to the finish, and like a little bit of like a black tea thing on the finish. It doesn't dip. It's pretty seamless. It's just what it's filling in the gaps is not fruit and not fully displaying itself. I feel like this is a young wine. I feel like this could go age for like another 10 years, and I think this would be singing after 10 years. But as of right now, for some palates, it may be a little too young for them to even enjoy this wine. But I see what's going on. I see the personality here. Let's taste a little bit more. All right, let's talk about fruit. So again, instead of the plum though, it's actually starting off with like more of like a blueberry thing up front. Then it gets more into like the black plum that I was talking about. a little bit, and as the black plum jumps in there, there's like also this like red raspberry thing here. Cassis is no longer here on the palate. This wine is getting more tannic as I drink it. This is a builder as far as tannins goes, but it's a good wine. It's a solid bottle of wine, and I would, if I'm recommending it, I do recommend it. I say you would lay this down for a little bit. The finish, there is a little weird thing going on here. I'm just hoping it blows off, but there's like kind of like a thing that's here that I don't know what it is. There's something on the finish that it's still a good wine, and most probably won't even pick it up, and I'm just being hyper focused on it because I'm a person who likes to focus on finish. There's like a little thing there here that will probably blow off with age. Again, 10 years. I would say 8 to 10 years. This would be singing. Tastes a little bit more. I actually like the wine. I don't want to sound like I don't. I'm being hypercritical right now because it's Grand Cru. It's also like a green kind of stemmy herbal thing going on here too on the finish. These tannins are blend. These are medium plus, high plus on the tannins, but a very good wine. If I'm scoring this wine, stay tuned. Wine Wednesday will be right back. What's up, everybody? I want you to come check out my new art gallery. I have it on my online store. Go check it out. I have a lot of different stuff in there, and it's all wine-inspired art. You know I love wine. You know I love art. I wanted to bring in two of my passions and, display it. So go check it out. Link is in the bio. Cheers, guys. Now back to the show. For me, it's going to 88 plus. I do recommend it. It's a good wine. I mean, you can't go wrong for like. I don't normally tell you this, but a bottle that I found from Trader Joe's. That's a Saint-Emilion Grand Cru. For the price, you can't really go wrong with that. And I don't really discuss prices on Wine Wednesdays, but just know it's at Trader Joe's, so it's a reasonable price if you can get your hands on it. So go ahead and grab a bottle. I highly recommend it. Other than that, guys, I have a lot of things again coming your way. The Valley of Heart's Delight by Jafari Johnson. Man, I'm telling you, this book is amazing. I'm getting a lot of great feedback, a lot of good reviews. They just went out first time into last week, so they're available for purchase. Just go to the link in my bio, check that out. And question of the day: if you're picking between the two, and we'll stay in France. If you're picking between the two, what is your favorite type of? Actually, let's take it out of France. Let's take it between family members. We'll go family here. What is your favorite grape between Cabernet Sauvignon and Cabernet Franc? I'm just curious. If you have a favorite of either one, please please put it in the comment section. I would love to go check out what label you're talking about. Till next time, guys. Cheers.